Next on deck with Tim Black.
I'm trying to get black people out of the Democratic Party. I feel like us voting 90%, sometimes higher, every election for the Democrats, no matter who run it, is a mistake. I'm what you call a Democratic Party hater. I'm a hater.
How do you read what came out over the weekend? I mean, this number from NBC News, 27%. I mean, all I could say was wow when I heard about this.
Yeah, well, okay, let's dive a little bit deeper into the numbers, because I take it that's why you have me here. And really, this is in many ways this is a carryover for what we just saw in the 2024 presidential election, where you had, anywhere from 4 to 5 million folks who voted Democrat in 2020 just not turn up and vote in this previous election. Look, if you look at where
4 to 5 million did not vote in this previous election. Then I just want to stop there. When people were talking, we hear people talk about the couch. We hear people talk about the couch. That's the couch. Now, I don't know the percentage of those that were black Americans, but it was a common thing running around black America, the couch. The couch was significant here.
Independent voters are. There's not 2 points difference on overall where independent voters in this NBC poll is on negative feelings of Democrats or Republicans. Republicans, however, in this poll are about 20 points more favorable towards their Republican brand than our Democrats. And you look at younger voters, which are also always a key base group of voters for Democrats. Katie, when I was working for Obama from 2008 to 2012, through 2012, I never saw the Democratic Party and certainly Obama's brand underwater by more than 28 points, which is where it is right now among young voters, and even among African-American voters. African-American voters don't have a majority positive view of the Democratic Party right now. So a lot of this fight you're seeing right now taking place, or sort of the anger that you see from grassroots voters and grassroots Democrats, it is them pulling back from the Democratic Party. It's them wanting to see and feel more from the Democratic Party. And I think you saw it in the last election, where you had millions of Democrats sit this one out, and now you have such grassroots anger about wanting to see more from the Democrats, wanting to see Democrats fight and really stand for something.
I think right now is the perfect time for people to consider is now. Can we get a third party going? Can we get a new party going? We got 3.5 years. We got 3.5 years before the next election. Can we do something different? I think we got numbers to do something different, Johnson. I don't see the Green Party being a vehicle for that. I just don't. I don't see how that will work out. But people, this is opportunity on a silver platter. That's what it is. The same, see, look, my logic holds true. I say Trump's biggest detriment, or the doom that's on Trump, is Trump. Trump is the only one that can hurt Trump at this point. Democrats have hurt themselves. It really wasn't Trump. They had no message. They wasn't saying anything. They weren't keeping their end of the bargains. People reacted to that, and the reaction to that was people start staying home, as this brother pointed out, and was these numbers that we see here. Trump didn't make those numbers happen. He didn't do anything that hurt. Trump did not take Biden to court and try to lock him up and then get to call him a felon for 4 years. Okay? Nothing externally happened to Biden. He went in different jurisdictions, New York, Chicago, like Philadelphia, whatever. These are the different lawsuits he was fighting. That was DOJ, Department of Justice, support those. Those are, those Fannie Willis, and the other guy, Alvin Bragg, all this stuff. Georgia. Think about that. So Democrats did this to themselves. As much as they want to demonize MAGA and demonize Trump and demonize independent voters like me, demonize Dr. Cornel West, demonize Dr. Jill Stein, demonize RFK Jr., Marianne Williamson, Claudia De La Cruz, yeah, I remember you, sister, demonize uprisings, demonize Palestinian protesters, demonize Bill Lim, though I criticize them too with that money head dog. All those things. But that ain't what did it, though. That's not the culprit. The culprit is the Democratic Party. We're always more detrimental to ourselves than any opponent. It always starts at home. Right now, if things don't work out with you and your partner and somebody else comes in, we all know the deal. If you happy at home, you stay home. If you're happy at home, you stay home. You're not happy at home. So that's what's happened with the Democrats. And we got people, even worse than that, they're not even finding anybody else to go to. It's not like everybody who left the Democrats ran to the Republicans. They just went and got their own crib. They started off in a one bedroom more in efficiency. Some of them went to a border. Some people left the Democratic Party. They moved out. They left her, and they just said, "I'm gonna stay in a camper house. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna rent a hotel. I gotta get the hell out of there. I gotta keep my sanity." Okay, it goes. Hey. So what I'm saying is, it's very evident right now as an opportunity for something else, because once again, they did this to themselves. They got all the money on the consultants. They got all the they got all the donors. It took, AIPAC's weighing in. They knock out Jamal Bowman and Corey Bush and others. You know what I'm saying? They got all these entities working on their behalf. They own the media, and they still couldn't get it done. Because at the end of the day, what you're selling matters, and they're not selling anything that people want. You could talk a bunch of smack, but if people don't like it, you could say, hey, I got a show, and it's a great show. But if other people don't think so, it's not a great show, because it ain't up to you. And if the Democratic Party, their main thing is, we're great, we speak for the people, but the people say, no, you're not. You're not speaking for us. And the people get to decide. You don't get to decide what the people think. You don't get to decide if you're doing a good job as a political party. So once again, guys, can they be saved? Do they have the people to save it right now? And those two people, AOC and Jasmine Crockett, can they save the Democratic Party? Put in the comment section. 0 means no, 1 means yes. I'm trying to get black people out of the Democratic Party. I feel like us voting 90%, sometimes higher, every election for the Democrats, no matter who run it, is a mistake. And I think it's a bad bargaining chip for any people. And no other people in America do this. No other people in America do this except us. And I think it's unhelpful. Okay? So that's my mission, to get black people out of the burning building. Some of y'all call it a Democratic Party. It's a burning building to me. And now, it's not to tell you to go Republican. That's what people stop thinking. Nah, don't go Republican. Let's get out the burning house. Then we gonna decide what's best for us. I envision, right? This is my wish, right? I wish that black people, I wish that we could become free agents, where every election we just kind of look at what people are talking about and we say, okay, what's best for my community? What's best for my family? And that'll be the logical decision that we make. Now, it's going to be different for some of us, maybe for all of us it'll be different, but that will be a cognizant choice. But as long as we go through life going, Hitler versus saints. That. Long as we go through life looking at Mussolini versus, the deliverance. As long as you have those, that's the way you view the two parties, we ain't gonna never be able to do that. Latinos don't go Satan versus Jesus. They don't look at it like that, Asians don't look at, the bigots versus the bright spots of life. Yeah, they don't do that. Just us. And not only that, we demonize one another if any of us ever decide to do our own thing or go independent. And that counts for Green Party. That counts for any other party besides the Democratic Party. You could vote for the Truth and Justice Party, which was Cornel West's party. You could vote for the Green Party. You could vote for the Working Families Party. You can vote for a Libertarian Party. Anything other than Democrat, and you got a bunch of Joy Reids and Don Lemons and, Maxine Waters and Clyburn coming over a hill, Hakeem Jeffries and Cory Booker running down with no shirt on, just looking crazy, stuff all flying, throwing stuff at, that's what we get. And on a low, and then they send the Roland Martins and the Angela Rye's and the chattering classes at us. Bakari Sellers and Dr. Jason Johnson, all these people I've tangled with before, right? The Tiffany Cross, where's she been? Up on the cross. Up on the cross. Some reason her content's not coming across my feed anymore. Yeah, humbling, isn't it? Told people I wasn't nobody. I didn't matter. I was insignificant. You and Dr. Jason, where y'all been, by the way? I don't think I've run into you guys lately. All that ass kissing. See, that's one thing about the system. They use you, black folks, these blacks they put in high places. But then when they get done with you, they break their toys. That's what they do. Yeah, this ain't Toy Story where they see, where they trade you up. Nah, they just, you ain't Woody. They don't do you like they did Woody in Toy Story. They break your ass. That's right. Put you in a bargain bin with missing appendages. That's what happens. So yeah, man. Yeah, that's the goal. So I want to be crystal clear about what this channel's about. Anybody interested in doing any sponsorships or advertising via the show, you got to know that, man. Don't come at me with the nonsense. Oh, well, Tim, I Jesus Christ, I just can't understand. I just don't understand how you could ever consider not going with a Democrat. No, you can look. Be very understand this. I do not support them. I do not support the Democratic Party. Okay, I understand that. I'm what you call a Democratic Party hater. I'm a hater. You know the deal. Independent black media stays unapologetic, raw, and real. Now you can wear the movement. From the Tim Black Wolf Pack to the Cornbread Collection. We got gear for the real ones. For men, women, even the little ones. No weak threads, no weak messages. Rep the truth. Rep the movement. Hit up timblackpauls.com and grab yours today. Because cornbread ain't free. Wolfpack. Nah, it ain't free. Give it up for that.